So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. On first down, right back to Robinson. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Another run here for Robinson. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
On play action, Penix. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here is Penix. And he'll take it on in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. That his first touchdown of the new year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
And he is just pushing guys out of the way, powering forward for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Conklin goes in motion. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
So after one, it's the Falcons with the... On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Tutu Atwell goes back to return it. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They're going to go play action with Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On the give, this is Algier. And he'll get 4 on this one, down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 6. Give to Robinson from the pistol. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Penix. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Jets 7. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That's a short one taken in by Conklin.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Inside the 30. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4.
Get 300. Get 300.
Working out of the gun, it's to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Caden Ellis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
We'll go play action now with Penix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. First and 10.
Go to 50.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. That one is caught by the rookie from Oregon. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Second down, Rodgers. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Go to 50.
They put Adams in motion.
Take 30.
Play action now with Rodgers. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. They'll run it here with Algier. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Falcons are in the lead. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half.
Bradley Kenyon set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
They're
going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. They face second down and 7. Another run here with Hall. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Hayden Ellis in on that stop. Here's a third down and 4. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7. First down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Hey, 88.
A run here with Hall. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action, Rodgers. The second down throw is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
26.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. He'll get it inside the 20.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. They'll go again with Hall. He's down inside the 10, a gain of 4. A give. Here's Hall. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 4. That's it, 3rd and
2.
Rodgers going to give this to Allen. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. First and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's another shot from the 6. It's second and goal.
Yeah, live.
Now Rodgers. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Inside.
Third and goal for Aaron Rodgers. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
No problem there on the extra point. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
Mooney in motion. On first and 10, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Play action. It's Penix. That's caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Conklin goes in motion. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's first down, and it's Paul. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now a second down throw from Rodgers. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up third and 5.
The master of play action, Rodgers. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. A short game there to about the 22. Second down and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing is Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Atlanta. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. He's to the 15. And he will score. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Rodgers now. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. He gets this complete, finding Adams. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They put Adams in motion. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down. Though we do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. They put Adams in motion. Again, it's Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Rodgers going up top again. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll get about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So it's a win for the